Hail, Metal Nation, it is I, Tim, with Doug, and we are having our annual visit with Santa Claus.
That's right.
There you are, Santa.
Live from a secure location, and I want all the boys and girls to know right off the bat that we recorded this in May. That's right, we pre-recorded in May. It's definitely not December. Santa doesn't do media in December, because he's a busy man.
Why are you wearing sunglasses, Santa? And your hood is up.
No, Timothy. Hey, Santa Claus. I wasn't hiding from allegations. It's really easy. Here I am, Santa, with his trademark Santa hat, red Santa suit. Definitely didn't just come in through a side entrance here.
Why would you? Is that the distribution center at the North Pole?
Well, it's one of my many distribution centers. I have a global operation. You don't think I can store everything at the North Pole for 12 months?
Right, but don't the elves make toys at the workshop and then you deliver them? You're saying this doesn't happen?
No, I'm not,
at the North Pole?
I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm saying that elves make toys. Certainly. Some of those elves are in the North Pole. Many of those elves are in Guangzhou, China. But around November, Santa's many helpers and distribution partners put the various presents at centers across the globe. It's much easier this way, Timothy, because then, in the old days, I would have many different sleighs. I'd finish with Canada, and then, I would switch out the reindeers, and the new sleigh loaded up, but this way, I could just go to the distribution point, the helpful little elves, load Santa up, give them all the SKUs, and then, I move on to the next town.
Wait, so you're truly swapping sleighs. It's not a stagecoach kind of arrangement.
No, I mean, it was last time, but now this is much better, because Santa's, I was talking to my friend Jeff Bezos the other day, and he said, Santa, if you really want to win the game, it's all about last mile delivery. And I was like, I was just talking about this to Mrs. Claus.
Is Jeff, what side of the list is Jeff on? Mr. Bezos?
Yeah. Oh, he's not on the regular people list, I can tell you that, Timothy. There's a tier system, there's the good people and the naughty people. There's the non-Santa people, and then the people I like to call Santa Gold. It's just more convenient to everyone, it takes a lot of time and effort to determine whether you're good or naughty. That's a lot of surveillance, a lot of number crunching. The elves are working that all out. So I thought, why not selectively allow some of my close personal friends to just bypass that system for a very small courtesy. Just a courtesy, Timothy. It's not like a pay-to-play situation. It's just some people are in the position to realize that Santa's a busy man, and I know they're busy men. And some people would just rather not be scrutinized. I went here, I went there with this person or that. Who knows? Who knows? But with Santa Gold, we can just kind of skip to the necessary end.
Some people have private islands in U.S. territory.
I don't know. I don't know anything about sovereignty, Doug. I don't know about islands. I just know chimneys, and presents go down those chimneys.
What? Who else is on the special list?
Well, part of being on the Santa Gold list is a guarantee of discretion, because
But you just sold out Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos is what I call a charter member of Santa Gold. And so, for example, Jeff and I are also partners in business. So, it's very expensive to maintain all these distribution centers around the world, especially just for one night. Can you imagine the rent that Santa would have to pay? So in some cases, I overlook the consideration for what I would like to call an in-kind agreement. Yeah, that's totally legal, Timothy. That's the Supreme Court.
Not asking them shit.
Or yeah, well, maybe don't.
Well, as long as we're on the subject of distribution, do you have to pay customs? Have the tariffs impacted you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that is an interesting question, Timothy. I would say...
These people are saying you're voluntarily paying the tariffs.
Well, let's just put it like this. Santa does not directly pay anything. Those are borne by, ultimately, the recipient of the gift.
But it's a gift. It's a gift. They have to... Is it coming with like a bill?
Well, no, but it's charity, Timothy, and charity is expensive. So here's how Santa is working with the current administration and many other naughty and nice countries that have tariffs, because Santa, in his heart, in his ticker, Santa believes in free people and free markets. But Santa also knows that free people and free markets don't get presents to you on Christmas Day. So he's got to play ball sometimes. So what Santa does is he just retroactively adjusts the current rate of goodness based on tariffs.
Is a goodness tariff?
Well, no, but I mean, I equate the quality of your moral character, which results in a material gain, and I have to deduct the cost of doing business, So, for example, if you live in one of these hard to get to countries, maybe you're not going to get you're not going to get a PS5, even if you're really good, because it's a much more expensive for Santa to get you that PS5.
Should you be saying this?
I mean, the mics aren't on, right, Timothy? We're just shooting the shit before we do your show.
No, we've been on. That's why I played the music.
What, Timothy? You can't. Hi, boys and girls. Santa here.
Do you need me to cut this part out, Santa?
Yeah, that would be great, Timothy.
All right, I'll definitely cut it out.
Yeah,
and
please.
How about we'll start the episode for real? And
Okay,
ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We are here with Santa. Me and Doug talking to Santa like we do every year. It's 2025.
Mm-hmm. It's March, because we're pre-recording. It's definitely not December 12th, which would be really late. What would Santa be doing? Doing merch. Not merch. I'm not getting paid. I mean, Santa's doing media.
So,
with my two nice friends, Timothy and Douglas. Both on the nice list.
I have it on good authority that you ship all your goods in November, but don't the children of the world send you pre-stage? Sorry, you pre-stage.
Pre-stage, but thank you.
Yeah. But the children of the world, don't they send you their lists in December? Like, does that affect? Like, do you have to predict what the kids are gonna want? Then you pre-stage them, and then you read the list, or do you just let's say your intel's wrong for whatever reason, Scrumpy.
Santa's got to predict 3 years out these days.
Oh yeah, no, it's very Santa hat here. It's very difficult. But luckily, things like a fucking Labubu will really fuck you up. But in regular cases, you just kind of predict. We have lots of elves working on industry trends. And what we try to do is predict both the naughty and nice ratio of local children and what those children may or may not want. And we're pretty good. I would say that 80% of children get something like what they want. That's roughly in the area of their naughtiness or niceness. But if you're like one of these weirdos, who doesn't want something on trend, as the kids say, then maybe you're going to be stuck, with a fucking, book. Fucking nerd. Have a book, you little pansy.
What do you think has changed the most recently in terms of what people want for Christmas?
You mean like materially?
Or just like trends and what people ask you for?
People ask Santa specifically, both directly and through his many helpers, for the greatest present of all, which is discretion. People don't like their lives being pried into, and who we're friends with and how we spend our free time should be our own damn business, Timothy, and no one else's. Not you, not John Law, and certainly not those creeps at TMZ. But you might be talking about children, and I would think that kids these days are looking for simple activity-based toys. I know a few young boys and girls who are really into these things called Woojles. They're like string or something, and they go, but they turn into like a Santa Claus or like a reindeer or an elf. Those are cool. Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't out yet, right?
I don't think so.
No, okay, so that's not coming. But video games, they definitely don't like Samsung tablets, Timothy, I can tell you that. Here's a Samsung tablet, little boy. And they're like, thanks, Santa. Was I naughty? I was like, no, it's good. It's an Exynos processor. It's pretty fast. And it's IPX9. You can put it in the pool. And they're like, yeah, I guess.
Three of the four people in this house want Samsung tablets.
Well, I got great news for you.
All right, well, speaking of discretion and prying into people's lives.
About how I watch everyone, like that movie Sliver.
No. I wanted to talk about...
I don't do that.
People relevant in 2025. I want to know what list they're on.
Oh, okay. Well, Santa will do his best while maintaining people's privacies.
All right. Let's start with Taylor Swift. She had the record-breaking Eras tour.
She did?
Yeah, like everyone knows who she is, even like metalheads like us.
That's true.
She released something where she's not wearing much,
Oh, the life of a showgirl.
Sure.
What
list? Naughty, nice, otherwise?
Well, she's kind of a special case, Timothy. She is on the nice list, but I can tell you her stock has considerably dropped since May. When she announced her marriage to that Travis Kelce guy, a lot of fans out there weren't so pleased. And Santa has to take that into account because all of your actions have moral consequences. So even if you're doing something that you think is good, like saving a puppy, like maybe that puppy was the food for some kind of horrible creature, like a coyote. You just took food out of that coyote's mouth. So I'm not saying Taylor Swift did that, but kind of, if you catch my meaning. So yeah, she's nice for now. I don't think she'll be on the nice list next year. But
what's the best present she's going to get?
The best present Taylor Swift is going to get is actually a really nice fisherman type sweater. It's very warm. She enjoys going to Cape Cod on those brisk mornings, and like one of those like hats, the fisherman hat, who's that guy in Jaws, Timothy? Captain Queeg or whatever his name is. You know that hat I'm talking about. Quint, Captain Quint, that's the one. Great man. He got many a present until he got eaten by a shark, of course, which was kind of naughty. So something like that.
Well, I have a lot of these here, so maybe we should go.
All right, we should keep.
Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI.
Well, he's a very unnice individual.
Unnice.
I noticed. I don't know if he was directly responsible, but there was an advertisement by a major soft drink company that specifically used AI to cheat fucking Santa out of an appearance fee. And if you're just there making fucking electronic Santa Claus, there's only one real deal. Santa Claus. So if you're using AI or any of these electronic things to have Santa endorse you, no, you motherfucker, you play ball, you pay the bill, and you make sure Santa gets fed. You're going to take food out of Santa Claus's mouth? Fuck you.
Oh no, your hat.
Yeah, so he's on the naughty list.
All right, so no present. How about Jensen?
I didn't say no present, Timothy. I just said he was on the naughty
present?
list.
What's his best present he's getting?
I don't know. It's like a whole big stack of silicon chips. I think they're called Geepoos.
Geepoos. All right. Well, speaking of Geepoos, this is perfect. How about Jensen Huang? He's the CEO,
the CEO of
NVIDIA.
Of NVIDIA? Well, he's a very, Santa talks to his broker daily, and he's a very nice young man. He's ensuring future Christmases for all the nice boys and girls out there. So he's going to get the most precious thing Santa has to offer, and that's a moment of true appreciation.
All right, how about Lionel Messi, who moved to the MLS?
Naughty boy.
Oh, naughty.
Well, he is Argentinian, Timothy. I don't need to tell you about that country's history or present, but it doesn't equal a lot of presents. Hey. But he's okay. I mean, he has a good kicker. He kicks the ball well. So I guess he'll just he's on the naughty list, and I guess his present will be a ballroom kind of party with many beautiful women. But they don't really love him, Tim. They love his fame.
All right. Let's see. How about let's move into the world of metal. So Alyssa White Glues, who just left Arch Enemy after 11 years.
Well, that's true. Alicia White Glues.
Alyssa. She's Canadian, you see.
Well, that's not good. Okay, Alyssa White Glues. She doesn't need a present because she has all that money from her Uncle Elmer.
Elmer Glues.
Yes. So, I'll probably give her a card or a keep up the good work. I think that, what was the name of her band again? Inheritance?
Arch Enemy.
Arch Enemy, that's kind of a naughty name, so Santa can't reward that, but she left it. So that's probably a nice thing. So it's a gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. All
right, how about Fabio Leone, the singer who...
Oh, is he the guy, like the really handsome, muscly guy? That guy's going to get a lot. He's going to get
different Fabio. He's handsome, but he's not muscly. He's a chain smoker, and he's the vocal... He was the vocalist of Rhapsody.
In Blue? In Fire? You mean Rhapsody in Fire, Timothy?
Of Fire, yes. And then he was in Angra, which I don't know how that works because he's Italian and Angra's Brazilian, but he left. He left Angra.
Being Angra is not very nice.
Okay.
So he left being Angra. He's nice. He's pretty nice. He's going to get a keytar. He's going to get a 6-pack of Michelob Ultras to drink with his friends. One of Santa's signature cookies.
All right,
sponsored by Otis Spunkmeyer.
Oh, so it's a good cookie?
That's a great cookie, Timothy. It's the best cookie you've had all fucking year.
All right.
My name isn't Santa Claus.
How about Dave Mustaine, who this year announced that Megadeth, their next album is going to be their last release, and then they're doing a farewell tour.
Well, that sounds great. I mean, everyone hates Megadeth, so one last album. I mean, what nicer thing could you do except, maybe drop fucking dead? So he will get, what is that? He will get a box set. He's on the nice-ish list. He's going to get a box set of his favorite band, Metallica. Well, I believe it's called Live S-Word, Binge and Purge, Timothy. It's a classic. I hope he still has a VHS player.
Speaking of Metallica, is Lars on the nice list?
Lars is a very nice man. If you don't remember, in 1998, me, Lars, and Snoop Dogg did a classic cover of Harlem. What is that? Run DMC? Santa in Harlem or something like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what is that song?
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens, perhaps.
Yeah, it's Hollis, right?
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
Christmas in Hollis is
That's the one. Yeah, it was me, Lars Ulrich, Snoop Dogg, and Corrupt. That was the other guy. All very nice boys, all good friends of Santa. They've been to Santa Island. I mean, no, they haven't. No, there is no Santa Island. It's more of an iceberg, technically.
Oh, Santa, you still got egg on your face from the Drake Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah,
drama.
That was. I mean, I will admit that Santa did back the wrong horse. Santa was very vocal in the press that Drake won that beef. And like a lot of people watching the Super Bowl this year, Santa was quite embarrassed. It turns out that I am like us. Tim doesn't get because he doesn't really know the song, but that's hilarious.
Okay,
Someone's laughing, maybe.
You say it's hilarious, huh?
That's right.
There you go, Santa.
Check this out, Timothy. I tried to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. Oh, A minor. That's the joke. I get it now.
Oh, you get jokes?
Oh, I get it.
He tried to.
Jokes.
Yeah. Wow, this has been a long year.
Doug, do you have any questions for Santa?
Patriarch Cairo.
Oh.
For Christmas.
Well, I mean, do the Orthodox have the same Christmas or a different one? I forget all this. But Patriarch Kirill of Moscow. I don't want to say too much, but let's just read the room. Does he have a long beard? Yes. Does he wear an unusual hat? Yes. Does he live in the extreme northern hemisphere? Yes. That's the hallmark of a Santa person, Timothy. So he's going to get some silver robes and maybe have you ever seen the candle that's like 3 candles all like twisted up? He's going to get one of those. And maybe like an Audi sports car.
Have you incorporated AI? That's the big thing in 2025 is generative AI. Have you?
Yes.
Have you incorporated any LLMs in your Santa operation?
I have incorporated many MLMs into the Santa operation, but no LLMs, Timothy, because we're a good old-fashioned company. We work hard with other people's tiny elf hands. You don't need a robot when you have an elf. Robots need batteries, and elves just keep going. You don't have to feed them. They definitely, they'll be like, I want sleep, kill me, Santa. But then you're like, get back to work, you. And they'll do it. It's pretty amazing, and they do require a lot of water, but not nearly as much water as all those naughty little machines require. Oftentimes for those machines, they need clean water, Timothy, but not the case with elves. They'll just drink whatever you give them. And another thing, if a computer gives you lip, a reindeer can't eat that. Not so with an elf.
So
old world craftsmanship, Timothy. That's what made the North Pole the #1 place for holiday distribution of goods.
where are you now? Where are you now? Is
I'd rather not say, Timothy. I mean, these are very sensitive locations.
Is the forklift driver to your right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that nice young man, yeah.
What's his name?
Okay,
you don't have to answer that.
It's a good name, Timothy. It's a great name. His name is John.
What?
Forkliftman.
What list is he on?
He's on what? Santa only employs the best people, Timothy. So of course he's on the nice list. Could you imagine the scandal if one of Santa's many helpers was on the naughty list? The press would eat me fucking alive. Distribution hub manager caught in closet with Lady Elf. That'd be all over every front page in the North Pole again.
Again.
Those are American pallets and skids. So he's clearly at his undisclosed island.
I mean, I can,
Caribbean.
skids. A lot of good, nice companies donate a lot of equipment to Santa. So just because you can recognize standards doesn't necessarily mean Santa's bound by or abides by any of those standards. And remember, the North Pole is a right to work state. My right, you work.
All right, well,
Santa, you've been strangely outspoken about your support of American interdiction in Venezuela.
Yes, Douglas, I have. I mean, there's only room on this planet for one clandestine distribution network. I have no problem. People want to go into business on their own, but
There's nothing to do with the. Go ahead.
people need to recognize, watch the throne. If you want to work on this corner, just remember who owns the street. And, if you don't want to play ball, Santa's got a lot of friends. And maybe, you're going to find yourself in an unfortunate situation. I mean, I mourn for the lives lost, Timothy. I'm not a monster, but, sometimes if you're doing naughty things, you get naughty consequences.
So people are saying this might have to do with the wholesale price of plastics.
Well, I mean, plastic is very important. It's a key, just everything from this pen to this metal thing is made of plastic. So, yeah, there's lots of plastic everywhere. That's not Santa's fault. That's your fault. I didn't put the dinosaurs in the ground. Well, I didn't put all the dinosaurs in the ground and turn them into fossil fuels to found and, run the Santa operation. And it's not like, the previous civilization that Santa serviced and gave presents to, didn't horribly collapse and the earth is only just restored 600 million years later. That didn't happen. Everything was great. Everyone's always been nice. The dinosaurs are definitely not a previous civilization that Santa destroyed because of their hubris. Just keep doing what you're doing and listen to Santa and really listen to Santa.
all right. I got two last things before.
Is it fucking hot in here or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Oh.
Because I am well insulated in this nice early present you got me for St. Patrick. St. Patrick's.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Timothy.
St. Nicholas Day.
Timothy, did you know that I'm also St. Patrick?
That explains all the beer.
Look, top of the morning to you, boy. See, it's
Well,
pretty.
I got this great Burning Shadows hoodie.
Did you get that from SteelResolve.com, a Santa affiliate organization?
I sure did.
That's beautiful, Timothy. That's what I really like to see.
Yeah, and thanks for getting me this, even though we're not doing a death metal Christmas this year.
And it features my favorite, and in fact, the only good Burning Shadows logo.
Which one? This one or this one?
Well, that one, the one with a little hooky thing.
So,
Although the sleeve one is the second best.
are you not upset that we didn't do a death metal Christmas this year?
Yes, I am. But I know you're also a very busy young boy, Timothy. And you have a lot of responsibilities. So I just know that we can pledge right here, right now. Let me find the camera. Santa Claus and Timothy, Doug, and possibly, what's the name of that guitar guy? Chris Silas? Something like that. Or Metternich, I don't know. We will all be coming to your iPods and Zunes in 2026 with the best, longest, and most copyright music intensive death metal Christmas ever.
Even though the distributor raised their prices?
Exactly, Timothy, because it's going to be that good. Who wants to hear All I Have for Christmas with You, All I Want for Christmas Is You? Is that the name? The Mariah Carey? You know that one.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. And we're going to get, Pam Grier to sing. She's this 80-year-old woman now, Timothy. But I think she's still alive.
I'll be 81 next year.
You're sure 80 wonderful.
Oh, ho, ho. All right, my last question is I need gift ideas. I need a gift idea for Matt.
Santa?
Yeah, Matt couldn't make it. So
Oh, Matt. Well, to be honest, Timothy.
did you get a list from him? Like, what should I get him?
Oh, I got a list for him. But I just don't think he made the cut this year, Timothy.
Oh, was he naughty? What did he do? What did he do?
What didn't he do is a more operative question. I think the best thing he could use that you could get him is a little pity and understanding. Sometimes, people do their best and it's just not enough. That's not their fault, but we can't reward such behavior, Timothy. And so, if you want to give him a present, like maybe say like, here's a quarter, why don't you buy a fucking clue? And I think that's probably the best he deserves. I mean, the best he deserves is nothing, but, if you feel guilty, that is a nice thing to do, charity. Just say, like, hey, buy a fucking clue and straighten your shit out, stupid garbage.
Well,
Ho ho.
I didn't have time to write you a letter, but all I want for Christmas is my beard back, please.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get that for you. What happened to your beard there? You're quite a handsome fellow now. Don't think Santa hasn't noticed.
I woke up, it was gone. I had the kids help me look for it.
Oh. Sometimes Santa's beard crawls away, and it turns out the damn thing is attached with little straps to your ears. So you might want to look around your bed.
I'll look around. Well, that's all I had. Did you have any message for our listeners before you go, Santa?
I did, so let me look into the camera again. This is to all the podcasts and downers listening on Spotify and Apple Music. Is that one of them?
Yes, it is.
I want you all to be very nice this year and especially next year. And I want you to remember that there's global forces that not even Santa Claus can control. So whether you're naughty or nice, just know that times are tight. And the most important thing at Christmas is love and appreciating all that Santa worked for, even if you don't get exactly what you wanted. Because I'll be honest, there's a lot of really convincing AI ads out there, and Santa's like, this is an amazing little dog robot. I'm going to get one for every child. Like, look at it. It like learns and barks. It's just amazing. And it turns out it's just a fucking drop ship scam. And I know that now. But I didn't know that when I bought 400 million of them, Timothy. That's a lot of little tiny robots. So when you get that little tiny robot, just think, Santa tried hard. And the nicest thing you can do is just give Santa a break, because that's a guaranteed shot to the nice list next year. And also, if you would like to give a non-monetary, or even more importantly, a monetary contribution to be one of Santa's people, to get on that extra special Santa Gold list, just send an email to santa@christmas.gov. And I'll get it.
Well, aren't you based in Canada, though?
Oh, so yeah, thank you, Timothy. That is true. Santa@christmas.ca.gov. I always forget that. I always forget that one part. Also, if you hear anybody talking about the Northwest Passage opening up, it's a trick. Don't go up there. Stuff is up there. Leave the fuck out of the Northwest Passage. It's full of ice and snow. It's definitely not a free waterway now. So, just keep all your tankers and shipping containers, go south. I hear Panama is great, but don't stay the fuck out of the Baffin Bay, you motherfuckers. That's Santa land.
All right. Well, thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Timothy.
I'll look forward to talking to you next year.
I'll look forward to seeing you sleeping on Christmas Eve.
Oh, no. No.
Timothy, I don't know if you noticed, but I always, because you're my special Christmas friend, you were a present yourself one day. I sneak into your room and, you have that nice long hair, so I like to part your hair, give you a little smooch. It's love, Timothy, because Santa does all of this for love. I know you're weirded out, but I hope you realize that I do that to a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's sweet. All I do is make presents for people. I don't get anything out of it. Is it so wrong to just, smooch the people you love? That's who you're supposed to smooch, Timothy.
Yeah. Sure now. I'm gonna go, Santa. I think it's time to shut this off.
All right, back to work. I mean, back to planning. Back to May duties. Planning our December run.
All right,
Doug, keep on doing what you do, which has been great.
Thank you, Santa. Now, look, I'm a humble, plain-spoken man, and all I want is your word that you have nothing to do with the shutting down of the Phillips 66 refinery in Wilmington. Because folks out here in Bakersfield, we care. We produce things.
And there's a lot of ways to be involved, Doug. And I want you to know that Santa really cares for all those people who lost their jobs. And had Santa known, Santa would have made different decisions. I can't offer my innocence, but I can offer my respect to you and all the good people of Bakerstown. Keep being fine and you'll find a new refinery inside your heart. Christmas spirit. Gotta go.
Santa.
Gotta go. Wow, the connection's breaking up. I don't know what's going on there, Timothy. Oh, bye. Bye.
bye.
Timothy, if you ever fucking do another thing like that where you get me fucking, what is it? I don't even know what to call it. The fucking gotcha questions at the end. Like, you're fucking done.
We're still
You're
recording.
done. Yeah.
Santa, we're still recording.
That was an impression of a new character Santa is creating called Naughty Man. Don't be like Naughty Man. Be like Santa, who's good.
Oh, don't worry, Santa. I'll edit it out.
Thank you, Timothy. Thank you very much.
And we'll bring it back in right here.
Well, that was a great episode. Doug's about to hit the dust trail, I see. That was a great episode, Timothy, and I'm glad nothing bad happened. I'm glad, we kept all those sensitive questions off the tape. Have a Merry Christmas to you and to Doug. Go Santa. Boo those other holidays. Fuck you, Valentine's Day.
Yep,
and see you.
We'll have a Happy New Year, Santa.
Fuck that, Timothy. Christmas or nothing.